नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। शंकरं शंकराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शंकराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शंकरं लोकशङ्करम्। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री कृष्णामूर्तये नमः। अतः शांति मंत्रम्। ओम भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैः सुष्ठुवागुंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्वदेवाः स्वस्ति नस्ताक्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमि स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। So, Prasnopanishad, as the name suggests, there are 6 prashnas or 6 questions by 6 students who are well versed in Vedas and also interested to know about Brahman, the ultimate truth. So, Tad Vijnanartham, to know the truth, they approach a well-known saint and rishi of that period called Pippalada. And they go to Pippalada Muni and tell that we have come, Master, with questions from each one of us. We want to know and get clarity for that. So, as per the tradition, the Guru asked the Shishyans, that the 6 of them, disciples, to enter into a Brahmacharya Vrata in the ashram of the Guru, so that he can observe the Shishyas and understand their nature and their, personality. Because the questions and answers should be suitable to the personality, then only the transmission of knowledge takes place. And if there is a mini mismatch between them, the transformation or the transmission of the knowledge will not take place. So they spent 1 year, and after that, the first question was asked, how is the creation becoming unending in this world, was the first question, which was answered by Pippalada, giving how the Karana Brahman becoming through the Karya Brahman Hiranyagarbha, and then Hiranyagarna Prajapati is both of the same, and the Prajapati creating Prana and Rai, that is the energy and the matter. That energy and matter subsequently become sun and the moon, and then the sun takes the responsibility of energizing the planets, while the moon is in charge of controlling the matter. So this being the condition, and then they are further given the energizing and taking care of the matter, and that is how the whole world is taking place, where the southern path and northern path, and people who choose for northern path and whoever people doing the southern path are coming back to this world and increasing and creating the population. Now comes the second question by Bhargava Adava Vaidarbhi. His name is Bhargava. He is from Vidarbha Desha. Therefore, he is known as Vaidarbhi also. And he is asking second question to the Muni Pippalada. Atha Hainam Bhargavo Vaidarbhi Papracha. Bhagavan, Katyeva devaha prajam vidarayande katara etat prakashayande kaha punaresham varishta iti. He is asking three questions. Bhagavan, hey master, kati eva devaha, how many are the devas? Because of it prajam vidarayande, in the creatures are supported. Katara edat prakashayande, which is the one which is, how, which are them getting, manifesting, or prakashayante here is manifesting them. And kaha punarega varishtaha. Among them, who is the superior most? Varishta means the superior most or the greatest. So this being the question, here the thing we should understand, the devas mean Dyotana Devaha, which are the one which is illumining or giving energizing. Prajam means you should understand the creatures. The creatures are being energized by how many devas? And Katara etat prakashyante. How many of them are manifesting through the body of the creation? And among the devas, kaha punareva varishta. So it is that among the deva who is the superior, supreme most or the greatest, not among the prajas. So this being the question, then the answer from Pipalada starts from this place, from the second mantra to the 13th mantra, which is the total mantras of this chapter. Out of the second, third and fourth are his direct answers for the question, because there are three questions, so there are the three answers for them. But from the 5th to 13th, it is prayer by the subordinate devas, because prana is the deva who is becoming superior most, and the prana is being now preyed upon by the other devas who are in charge of the other organs and manifestations. So we will go through the mantras as much as possible today. The second mantra is that Tasmai Sahovacha Akashaha Hava Esha Devaha Vayur Agnirapa Prithivi Vang Manas Chakshush Chotram Cha Te Prakashyam Abhivadanti Vayametad Bhanam Avashtabhya Vidarayama. Saha means he, Pipalada. Tasmai Uvacha, to Bhargava he answers. Eshaha Deva Akashaha Vayu Agni Apaha Prithivi Vak Mana Chakshu Chotram Cha. So he is giving here the Panja, what you call Devas, Akasha Vayu Agni Prithivi Apa Prithivi. Then he is also including Vak, the speech, organ of speech, for all organs of action, representative of all organs of action. Kayena vacha manasindriyarva buddhyatmanava prakriti subhava. That, in that, Vak, the speech, the, limbs, like that, organs, all organs of action. This is included by one word. Vak means it's a gaunartham representing all the organs of action. Manaha is representing mana and buddhi. Chakshu Chotram. Here he is taking specifically eye and chotram, eye and ear, to represent all sense organs. But here you have to understand that why did he take only Vak in the first one, and here Chakshu and Chotram is taken? Because Chakshu and Shrotram are considered to be superior most among the sense organs of senses. Whereas there is no such specific organ in the Karmendriya, like the limbs, the reproductive organs, the excreting organs, the walking, speaking, touching, speaking, etc. So Chakshutram, he has made it to indicate that both of them have got their own power. And so 17 are the total thing. 5 karmendriyas, 5 sense organs, then Panja thing, Vayu, Agni, Apaha, Prithvi, Akashaha, 5, and Mana and Buddhi is 2, 17. So 3, 5, 15 plus 2, 17 are the Devas, which he asked the question, Katara Devaha, Prajam Prajayante. So, Chachu Chotram Cha Te Prakashya Abhivadanti, manifested in their power, and is speaking now what? Now, when these Devas are functioning through the organs and the mind and intellect, they become slightly egoistic. And they say now, Vayam etad vanam avashtabhya vidarayama. We are holding together this body and we are maintaining this body, supporting, vidarayama means supporting this body. So this is a statement of egoism from this sense organs and the other mind, intellect, etc. He is saying this, the Piplada is saying that this is how they answered when the same question was asked to them. Now here we should understand that a similar prana samvada or dialogue between prana and the indriyas take place both in the Brihadaranya and the Chandogya. We didn't touch up in the Chandogya because it comes under the Upasana Kanda. But we will touch this upon in the Brihadaranya because there is a detailed commentary by Shankaracharya on that and Vartika by Sureshwaracharya. So that time we will touch upon the Prana Samvada there. But here it is only here to understand that the subordinate devas, not the prana, the other devas told that because we are functioning through the body and we are, collaborating with each other and therefore we support the body. And Piplada says that Tan Varishtaha Prana Uvacha Ma Mahopapadhyata Haiva Evam Tat Panchadatmanam Pravibhajya Etad Bhanam Avashtabhya Vidarayam Iti Tat Ashraddadanaha Babuhu. Te Ashraddadanaha Babuhu. Te Ashraddadana means those who are not, having the courtesy or recognition for their very self-existence to prana. Incredulously they say that to them, prana says, I am the supreme most prana, I am the varishtaha. Moham ma apadya. Don't you all get into the delusion and commit a crime which you people think that aham eva etat atmanam panjada vipravivejya, having divided into 5, I, the prana, myself, has become all of you, etad bhanam avashtabhya, this body being held together because of me, vidarayami, I am the one who is supporting that. And to that, the minor gods, prana says this way, that Do not be deluded. I alone dividing myself into fivefold in each one of you. The five karmendriya, I am the fivefold. In the five sense organs, I am the fivefold. I am the mind and the intellect, and I am the supreme most among all of them. So all of you, so don't have the delusion that you people are able to do that. Even as prana, I am dividing myself into pancha prana for the maintaining of the body. Apana, udana, samana, vyana, prana, etc. So the mukhya prana is the one who is saying this to the Gauna Devas. So in the fourth mantra, he say that, so this is Pipalada's statement. Saha abhimanat urdhva mutkamataha iva tasmin utkramatyeda idare sarvem evat utkramante tasminscha pratishthamane sarvam eva pratishtante pratishtante tadhyeta mashika madhugara rajan muktantaram sarvam eva utkamante tasminscha pratishthamane sarva evam pratishtante evam vangmana chakshutchotram cha te pritaha pranam stuvanti. Now, to teach these minor gods a lesson, the Mukhya Prana, the Prana who has divided himself into the Pancha Prana, the Pancha Indriyas and the Pancha Karmendriyas and the Mano Buddhi, decides to withdraw from the body. By the mere decision to withdraw from the body, these organs becomes useless or become inoperable, in operation, not able to operate. And they also prepare to leave the body as if the body is going to be dead. So the prana comes back again, say that now tell me who is the supreme most. So he is giving an example here, like the honeybee, the queen honeybee, when it leaves the honeybee, the home, and decide to abandon that particular shell, all the other bees follow the queen bee and go to the new place where the honey bee is going. Or if she decides to come back, they all return back. Same way, when the prana left, prepared to leave, just showing them I am the mukhya or I am the varishta, that itself made the eyes not working, the ears not working, the mind not working, the buddhi not working, the karmendriyas or the organs of action becoming not able to work. So, pradishtamane sarvam, when he gets back into that, pradishtantam evam, vang mana chakshu chotram, vak mana chakshu chotram cha, te prita pranam svanti. They understood and now they are Mukhya Pranam, they are Stuvandi, means they are praying to Mukhya Prana. Yes, we accept you as the supreme most, and we had a delusion that we are doing our job, so we are capable of, keeping this body together. Now we understood that we are incapable of doing that without your presence, because you are the one now who is divided yourself into and for functioning through us. Saha. So this is what the answer given to the third part of the question, who is the supreme most? The first question was how many was the devas, for which that 17 devas are there. Second question was there, how are they divided and functioning? So he said the prana is divided and they are functioning through each one of them. And who is the supreme most among them? The prana, mukhya prana, which is not specifically present in the individual shape or individual action in the body, but its presence is felt through all the organs of action, organs of senses, Panchavayu and the Mana Indriya. So, where is the Mukhya Prana if you ask, or the Supreme Prana? Supreme Prana is everywhere. It is not only inside the body, it is outside the body. It is there in not only in this body, it is there in every body. So here the Prana and Atma is compared to be the same. So that is why the Prana and Atma are used in synonymously. Here they will use the word Prana. But in other places, they use the same. For example, if you remember, in the Kenopanishad, where the Indra becomes the final one to see the Yaksha, where the grass was kept, Agni went, Vayu went, all of them went, but none of them could get the true nature of the Devi Bhagavati. When Indra went humility and surrendered to that, then the Yaksha vanishes and the Devi appears there. Same way, here these Panchapranas, when they surrender their ego, then only the Mahaprana or the Mukhya Prana explains and comes and tells them that you people are at the mercy, or you are all nothing but my own power, and you are all functioning as per the order given by me. Don't think that you all are independently and capable of doing. This is indirectly to say that each one of us in the society is a product of the Prana, and we should be doing like a honeybee. How the honeybee is functioning as a cooperative endeavor and maintaining the honey, the honey beehive, and making a produce which is similar, which is like a nectar and is a medicinal value. Like that, each one of us should contribute for the earth which we are living, to make it a place of mortal and nocturnal in nature. So that also is a message given by this Upanishad through this mantra. Now let us see how the prayers are being done by each of the Indriya. The Esha Agnistapati Esha Suryaha Esha Parjanya Maghavan Esha Vayu Esha Prithivi Rai Deva Sat Satyam Amrutam Cha Sat Sayat. Eshaha, this prana, Eshaha means here all the places where Esha is referring to the prana. Eshaha Agni, this is the very fire, because the prana is appearing as Agni. Esha Stapati, and that is the one which burns. Eshaha Suryaha, it is not only Agni, it is also the sun. Esha Parjanyaha, not only it is the sun and Agni, it is the rain or the cloud. Eshaha Magavan, this is the Indra or the Lord of lightning. Esha Vayu, this prana itself is the Vayu. Esha Deva is the bright one in the sky, means sun. Prithvi, it is the fire in the earth, which is the bright one in the earth. Rai, the matter, which is the moon. What is Asat? What is not being seen as having life. Cha Amritam, what is being seen as immortal, means which is seen as with life. Cha Sat, Cha Yat. That both Sat and Asat is nothing but prana alone. Sat and Asat here means Jada and Chetana. Chetana is Sat and Asat is Jada. Or here it is used as Asat and Amritam. Both meaning the same. This is the first prayer. So he is saying, you are the sun, you are the moon, you are the fire, you are the rain, you are the Lord of the cloud, you are the Vayu, you are the Deva, bright on the earth in the form of Agni, you are the Rai, you are Sat, and you are the Amritam. So this is the first prayer to the prana. Ara iva radhanabhav prane sarvam pradishtitam. Richo yajunshi samapti Yajna, Kshatram, Brahma, Cha. Ratanabhav, the hub of a wheel. Ara Iva, Prane Sarvam Pradishtitam. Like how the ara or the wheels are depending upon the hub for the success of the wheel to rotate. Same way, everything is depending upon prana, sarvam prane pratishtitam. Like how the prana is the hub in which everything is established or depending upon. Richaha means the riks, the Veda, etc. Yajunshi, Rigveda, Yajurveda, Samani, Samaveda includes Agaradva Vedas also. Otherwise, this Upanishad is also not, will be there. The Yadurva Veda is also. Yajnaha means sacrifice. Kshatram, the Kshatriyas. And Brahma means Brahmanas. All of them. Tasmin Pradishtidam. So everything from the Vedas to Kshatriya Brahmanas are only given as examples, but all human beings who are using these Vedas are all depending upon Tasmin Pradishtitam. Prajapatischarati garbe tvameva pratijayasau tubhyam prana prajasistvama tvama valim harandi yaha pranai pradishtasi. Tvam eva Prajapati, you are indeed the Prajapati, Lord of the creation. Garbhe charasi, you move through the womb of every creation. Pratijayasau, and get reborn. You are the one which is getting reborn. Nothing, nobody else is there too other than you. Because you are the matter, Jada, and you are the Chetana. So it is you who is through the womb becoming both the body of the child and the life of the child. O Prana, Ima Prajaha, all these creatures, Tubhyam, Palim Haranti, you are offered, all these creatures who have come in the form of Prajas or the creations, they are all dependent or established because of you, and therefore they are all offering you the bali or the offerings. That yaha tvam pranai pratishishtasi, and you are now there as prana in every creation, and the offerings are done to the prana. So the food the creatures are eating is the bali to the prana inside. The actions which you are doing are the actions for the prana which is present outside. And when we are thinking through the mind and intellect, we are virtually depending upon your presence for them to function. Therefore, they are also indebted to you, and therefore they are also offering their, offering to you. So prana, please accept our offerings. This is the 7th mantra. Going to the 8th mantra. Devanam asi vannitamaha pitrinam pratama swadaha ruchinam charitan satyam atharva angirasam asi. So here he says that tvam prana devanam vannitama, you are for the gods, you are the best carrier. Then vanni means to carry. Vannitama means the best carrier for the gods, because the seasons, the time, the year, everything is depending upon the prana. So therefore, the best carrier for the time, here the carrier is dependent upon the time. There is no better carrier than the time as a carrier. So for the devas, this devas in the form of seasons and the days and years and months and all the time, the devas of time, you are the best carrier. Pitranam pratama swadaha. You are the first offering for the Pitrus. Pitru means the ancestors. To the ancestors, the offerings when it is being given, you are the first one because there was no first one before you. Therefore, there is no Pitru for you. For you, there is no ancestor. You are the first one. Therefore, the first offerings was started for you. And Atharva Angirasam. And Atharva Angiras, Rishinam, among the rishis, Atharva Angiras offered this first offering to you as the Pitrinam. Satyam Charitam, the true effort or work, Tomasi. You are the one true and you are the effort in all our actions for the offerings. So you are virtually the God of gods, carrying for the gods. You are, without being an ancestor, you start getting the offering from the Angiras or from the, here Shankaracharya has taken a different meaning. Angiras means senses. Anganam rasaha. Angiras. So that way, so he is, the sense organs are also offering their, by enjoyment. Whatever is being enjoyed is not for themselves because they are only instruments for offering, and that their offerings comes to you. That is how Shankaracharya has explained it. So this being the eighth one, the ninth one is that Indrestvam pranaha tejasa rudro asi aparidakshitaha tvamandarikshe charasi suryastva jyotishesham pati suryastvam jyotisham pati. Pranaha, O prana, tvam indraha, you are Indra. Tejasa, by prowess, by the power, you are the Indra. You are Rudras, by the art, Parirakshita, by the protector. The Rudra is the protector. So, you are the protector, Rudra. Tvam Suryaha, Andarikshe, sky, Charasi. So, you are the sun in the sky who is moving. So, you are Jyotisham Jyoti, Pati. You are the Lord of the lights. So, here, in the first, this thing is only referring to Indra and Rudra. But you should understand that he is Prana is the one who is sustenance, creation, sustenance and dissolution. Srishti Sthiti Laya Karta. I mean, he is the one who is responsible for Parirakshita. He is the protector from that. And you are the sun, Andariksha Charasi, because you are the sun who is moving in the sky. If you do not move in the sky, then the dissolution takes place, destruction takes place. So the protector, the maintenance and the, creator, all of them are you only. You are the Jyotishampati. You are the light of all those things. Then 10th mantra. Yada tvam abhavarshya se maha pranaha te prajaha Ananda Rupas Tishtanti Kamayanam Bhavishyati Iti. Prana, O Prana, Tvam Yada Abhivarshasi Ataha Te Ima Prajaha Kamaya Annam Bhavishyati Iti Ananda Rupa Tishtati. That is how you have to read it in the prose form. The thing is that, O Prana, Tvam Yada Prativa Abhivarshasi, when you reign, then Ataha Te Ima Prajaha, these Prajaha, these creations, Kamaya, for the satisfaction of their own desires, Annam Bhavishyati, they create food for themselves. Because you are you are raining and giving the water to the creations. Thereby they produce their own food and they become delightful because they are able to consume food and able to sustain themselves. So they are pratitishthati and because of you. So how the spoke of the wheel is all depending upon you. Every activity in this world for the creations is depending upon you. If you don't not become the sun and become the time, you are not, the creations will not able to get energy from you. If you do not become the rain and give water for the creations, they will not be able to create the food and they will not be able to be happy with the consumption of the food. Then the 11th mantra is that व्रात्यस्त्वं प्राणैक ऋषिरत्ता विश्वस्य सप्ततिः वयमाद्यस्यः दातारः पिता त्वं मातरिश्वा नः. Again here the prose order is pranaha tvam vartyah eka rishihi san ataha attaha tada vishwasya saptatihi vayam adyasya dataraha tvam madarishwanaha pita madarishwaha pita. So here it is given in this way: O prana, tvam vratya ekarishihi. So vratya means is whom samskaras, sacramental rites have not been performed. A person is a vartya for whom samskara and sacramental rites have not been performed. That is, one who is ceremonically unclean or he has not entered into upanayana or the activities related to what is ordained in the Veda. Or prana being the firstborn, there was none to perform samskara for him. Therefore, even though prana is the first prana or the mukhya prana is the first prana, therefore he is being addressed as Vratya. And therefore he is Ekarishi, fire that enjoys offering. He had to do everything himself. He was the one who lit the fire, offerings to the fire, and did the Upanayanam for himself. So, thou art the Lord of the universal existence. So, for creating the existence in the world, you adorned on yourself all the activities which were supposed to be done by us, because you were the firstborn and there was nobody else to do this. And therefore, we are givers of thy food. Thou art wind, O Father. So now you become the wind, like the sun, the Parjanya. Now here you are given as the wind, because the wind also is considered, there is no beginning of who started the wind or where the first wind is blowing. So same way, this prana is prana, apana, vyana, udana, samana. So there also, only if the breathing takes place, the other of the pranas takes place in the body. Like for the Panja prana can function that. So therefore, you are the wind by becoming the mukhya prana apana and thereby becoming the vyana, samana and udana. So that is how the meaning of this mantra has to be understood. The last but one mantra is this. Yate tanuhu varchi pratishtitya ya shotre ya cha chakshushi ya cha manasi santataha shivam tam kuru ma utkrami. Utkramihi. So here now is coming to the mind level. So Agni, Agni, Apaha, Vayu. So all the three have been covered. The fire, the water and the wind. Now comes the mind and buddhi. Yaha te ya tanu vachi pratishtita ya shrotre cha ya chakshushi pratishtita. That means, thy, O prana, you are which in the body in the form of speech, pratishtita, or in the shrotra, in the ear also you are the one who has been pratishtita, and in chakshushi, in the eyes also. So not only in the body as the karmendriya in the walk, you are also in the sense organs like ear and eyes. Yacha manasi santataha, you are also in the mind as santataha, always pervading. Tam shivam kuru, you make this mind propitious, or worthy of, pure. And ma utkrami, don't go away by leaving, because when they started withdrawing, the last place where it started abandoning was the mind. So if you look at our deep sleep also, we can see we do not have any ongoing knowledge about our sense organs of Pancha sense organs and Pancha Karmendriyas. We may have a bit of mind operating in the form of a dream, and the dream sense organs and the dream sense actions will work. But when that also starts withdrawing, it is the mind which starts working in the last stage. So over here you can say it is the last stage where the mind was getting close, and when it abandoned the mind also in the deep sleep but remained as Panjavayu. So the body heat, the movement of the Vayu in the body, the breathing, everything was maintained. That would have been the last one which he would have otherwise withdrawn. So the prana withdrew from the organs and the mind and limited itself to the Pancha Prana. That is the deep sleep. And from there, if it withdraws, even the Pancha Prana will go, then the body becomes a dead body. So here he is saying that as through the mind and all these organs of sense organs, you keep us mercifully happy and don't leave us by abandoning us, is the prayer which is being given. And the last prayer is that pranasya idam vashe sarvam tridive yat pratishtitam mateva putran nakshasa shrishcha prajnamcha videhi na iti. Tridive, in the three world, yat, whatever pratishtitam exists, idam sarvam pranasya vashe, whatever is there in all these three worlds, it is due to under the control of prana. Pranasya vashe vartate. Mata putran iva, like the mata is controlling the putra when they are in a child form. Atman rakshasva, please protect us, protect each one of us. Our naha shrihi, our affluence, prajna, our affluence and prajna, intelligence. Please give us that which is enough for us to do the prayer to you and give us peace. So from the 5th mantra to the 13th mantra is actually prana upasana mantras. Those who want to do upasana on prana can by heart these mantras but with the meaning. And when you chant the meaning with the mantras, you are doing the upasana for prana. And then you have to rise above the bodily feeling to the mukhya prana, beyond the five pranas, Svanja prana, into the mukhya prana, whereby you know that you are the prana or the Atman, who is the reason why we are as individuals here. This is how the second question has been answered by Pipalada. Now comes the third question. Here, the Kausala Deshasya, Ashvalayana, is the one who is asking the question, which we will see it on Friday. We'll stop here, take questions on for this session what have been completed. Om Badram Karne Vishrunuyama Devaha Badram Pashye Makshavir Yajatraha Stirai Angai Sushtu Vagum Sastanubihi Vyashema Devahidam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vriddashravaha Swastina Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti Nastarcho Arishtanemi Swasti no Brihaspati'r Dadadu Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Thank you. Dhanyavada.